The way that you monkeys down there in Jackson State treated that man while he was down there, you're an embarrassment to black people. You should be ashamed of yourself. And I understand that Deion Sanders, Coach Prime, is too classy and dignified of a man to say what I just said, so damn that, I'm going to say it for him.
Some men aren't looking for anything logical, like money. They can't be bought, bullied, reasoned, or negotiated with. Some men just want to watch the world burn.
I can't get no sleep, my money calling.
What's going on, y'all? It's your boy TVA. Appreciate y'all checking in, man. Let's talk about Coach Prime, man. Shout out to Coach Prime. Coach Prime is a good example of a black man. You know, we talk a lot about these Negroes out here embarrassing us and trashing our image, but we do have black people out here, black men out here that care about the image of black men, and we do have black men out here that use their platforms and use their fame and use their status to actually shine a good light on black men. So shout out to Coach Prime. Coach Prime is definitely an inspiration, but I do notice a lot of the hate. I know a lot of brothers notice the hate. And I want to explain this hate. Why do so many people, certain people, hate Coach Prime? Because Coach Prime is, you know, he seems like a good guy. I mean, he's everything that they tell us we should be, right? He's hardworking. He's respectful, right? He talks about accountability, right? He's hard-nosed about discipline. He's serious about discipline. He's a father to his kids, an active, open, proud father to his children. Why do certain people hate Deion Sanders so much? Well, first of all, we have to understand that certain people benefit from us having a negative image. So that's first and foremost. That, you know, certain people don't understand that you Negroes that go out here with your pants hanging all off your ass and you're looking like a damn fool and you're acting like a goddamn fool, you're not the threat. They don't have a problem with you. They actually like you, Negro. They like you guys because they point at you anytime they want to talk negatively about black people. Who do they point at? They don't point at Deion Sanders. When they want to make a negative point about black men, when they want to spread some negative stereotypical shit about black men on these Facebook groups, you got Facebook groups full of white boys talking shit about how we're all deadbeat dads and we're making all the women single moms and shit. They don't have a problem with those guys because when they make those points in those Facebook groups, they're posting pictures of niggas just like that. They're not posting pictures of guys like Deion Sanders. They can't point at Deion Sanders and say, see, look at these blacks. Look at these blacks. They're not there for their kids. They don't take care of the kids. They're deadbeat dads. They don't take care of the goddamn kids. These fucking black guys just making all the girls single moms and shit. Goddamn, once you go black, you're a single mom. Holy shit. They don't point at Deion Sanders when they're saying that shit. They point at niggas like NBA Youngboy, and he's, they point at the typical nigga stereotype. They don't point at guys like Deion Sanders. So that's number one. That's the real reason. That's the number one reason why. Second reason why is that Deion Sanders is a threat to the notion that only white men can be effective head coaches. Just like they hate Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson gets a lot of hate. Why does he get a lot of hate? He gets a lot of hate because he is a threat to the notion that only white boys can be effective quarterbacks. You got guys like Nick Saban, who they like to hold up as some kind of god of football when he had a great record because of the great players he was able to hoard over there because of the lack of an NIL system, because he could take advantage of these poverty-stricken single mother homes in these hood communities and go to these black single moms and convince them to let their son come to that school and basically bring in millions of dollars to that university, billions of dollars over the years that the University of Alabama has gotten because of black players coming to that school, their talent. But we want to give Nick Saban all the credit. Nick Saban. Why did Nick Saban's punk ass happen to leave right when NIL got there? Explain that to me. If Nick Saban is such a great goddamn coach, why did he leave right when NIL got there and he no longer had the ability to hoard all the talent? Why did he leave when the situation came to where he would actually have to do some fucking coaching and not just have a whole bunch of five-star players on his team doing all the work and he gets to take all the credit? See, Coach Prime is doing the exact opposite. Coach Prime is bringing his actual coaching talent to Colorado, a losing team. and now they have a winning record. And you notice the haters are kind of quiet right now. The haters ain't really got much to say because they got a winning record. Colorado has been doing quite well lately. So Deion Sanders is proving beyond a shadow of a doubt he is a better coach than a Nick Saban. Nick Saban who? Deion Sanders is doing this with NIL in place. He has to compete for the best players. He has to show that it's a worthy program to come to. He has to make players confident in his leadership ability to want to come to that school because he's in competition for those players. He's getting shit done. Shout out to Warren Sapp out there helping out. Shout out to Chad Ochocinco. I think he's thinking about joining the coaching lineup. So you got Deion providing opportunities for other black men. That's another thing they don't like. They don't like that shit. These white boys think they should be the only ones able to do that kind of shit. Nepotism. They don't like that. They do nepotism all the time, but they want to talk shit about LeBron James. These fucking white boys get their sons in unqualified positions all the time in corporate America, all over the place. They get their sons in positions, they get their family members in positions, but as soon as LeBron James does it, all of a sudden they got a problem with nepotism. All of a sudden now it's about a meritocracy. Get the fuck out of here. So anyway, I just wanted to jump on that real quick, man. We may have a few parts to this one, but I don't want to drag this shit out. Appreciate y'all checking in. Until the next one.